My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine and the most handsome doctor in medicine. 30 plus years of clinical experience at high level in medicine. And remember that Dr. B loves you genuinely and genuinely cares about you. Dr. B today wants to tell you why is it that many years ago, about 10 years ago, when I turned 40, 41, 42, I forgot exactly what time exactly, but about 10 years ago. Right now I'm 50 years young. Why is it that I completely stopped eating fish, right? Why is it that about 10 years ago when I started to wake up and change my lifestyle, right? My diet, my private life and blah, my professional life, blah, blah, blah. When I woke up about 10 years ago in my early 40s, why is it that I completely stopped eating fish? The answer is very clear. It is in four words that I wrote for you. Pay attention to this. Do you see this? Arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury. These are four nasty heavy metals. Arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury. These nasty heavy metals are present in the ocean everywhere, all over the world. They are present in all these lakes and rivers and nasty stuff. And they go into the fish meat because they are eaten by the fish in the ocean, in the ponds, in the river, right? And as the fish gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, right, the amount of all these four nasty heavy metals accumulates in their meat, and then you eat their meat, and that meat is full of these nasty heavy metals. These heavy metals from your intestine, they go into your blood. From your blood, they reach your brain. And then they accumulate in your brain cells, in your neurons. Over many years, a few decades, eventually, they will cause you to have dementia, cognitive impairment, memory loss. There are many different causes of cognitive impairment, of dementia, many different causes. One of them is the accumulation over many years, a few decades, of these four nasty heavy metals that are present in fish and in a lot of seafood like shrimp. Right? And then you eat them. You've been eating them since you were a little kid, right? Because your parents give them to you, right? They give you fish, the fish that you buy at the store, right? The fish that they put in your fish burger, the fish that you eat at all these parties and barbecues and blah, blah. Over many years, a few decades, by the time you reach 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, by the time you are a mature adult ready to retire, they will say, how come grandpa or daddy or uncle is starting to develop cognitive impairment? He's losing it. He's developing dementia because your brain is full of these nasty four heavy metals that is impossible to get rid of. It is impossible. Once these nasty heavy metals are in your brain cells, there's no way to get rid of them. So the only thing to do is to not eat them, right? To not eat anything that has these nasty heavy metals, whether it's fish, seafood, shrimps, blah, 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 right? Listen to me. Everything you buy at the store, every seafood, every fish, every shrimp that you buy at the store comes from industrial farming, right? It comes from these nasty oceans, nasty fish ponds, nasty industrial farms, nasty rivers, and nasty freaking lakes that are full of industrial runoffs, right? All this pollution, the rain carries, and all these factories that discharge all these nasty heavy metals everywhere in the ocean, right? Everywhere in the rivers, everywhere in the ponds, right? Then they go into the fish, they go into the shrimp, they go into the seafood, and then you eat them. Stay away from that. Except, of course, if you live in Alaska, right, you fish your own salmon, right, in these beautiful, pristine rivers, or you live in Alaska and you fish in those remote, extremely remote lakes and blah, blah, blah. Okay, go ahead, be my guest, right? But do you really believe that the freaking salmon, the freaking fish, the freaking shrimp that they sell you at the store is free from any of these heavy metals? If you really do believe so, then you are a naive man or a naive woman or a naive anything in between, right? Think about this tilapia. Think about these shrimps. Think about all this seafood that they bring from Southeast Asia, Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, that they bring to the USA, that they bring to Canada, that they bring to Europe. Where do you think these nasty tilapias and shrimps were raised? Do you really believe that they were raised in beautiful, wild, caught area? Of course not. These are all industrial fish farms, industrial shrimp farms. The water is nasty black, full of nasty shit, and then people go eat this kind of stuff themselves over there in Southeast Asia, where I've traveled dozens of times, right? And then they export their seafood, their fish, and all this stuff all over the world, including Europe, Canada, and here in the mighty USA, where people say, oh, look at this beautiful beautiful seafood, beautiful fish burger, fish sandwich. Oh, look at this beautiful tilapia. Oh, I love shrimp. Oh, let's eat shrimp. That's okay. Remember, 10 minutes of pleasure, a lifetime of misery. You keep eating those shrimps, you keep eating that fish. Eventually, tiny bit after time, tiny micrograms at a time, these heavy metals accumulate in your brain. After many years and a few decades, then you will wonder why. Why is it that I'm losing my brain? Why is it that I cannot concentrate anymore? Why is it that I have this brain fog? Why is it that I have memory loss? Why is it that I'm developing dementia? Because you've been eating all this nasty stuff. That's why Dr. B, about 10 years ago, thank God I woke up and I completely removed every fish from my freaking diet. Now you're going to tell me, how do you get your protein? How do I get my protein? From eggs. How do I get my protein? From nuts. Look, full of proteins, full of dietary fibers. Look at that. Full of, I'm not advertising anything. Walnuts. Full of proteins, full of dietary fiber, vitamins, minerals, everything. I buy unprocessed. I'm not advertising any brand. Protein powder, pure 100% protein powder, pea protein, rice protein, collagen protein, whey protein, doesn't matter, whatever protein you want. Mix it with 100% pure, unprocessed cocoa powder and drink it and enjoy it. Don't put sugar, don't put fake sugar. Accustom your taste bud to the bitterness of food. Don't always chase something that is sweet. My taste buds are used to drinking my coffee, my tea, my cocoa powder bitter, my protein powder bitter, and it tastes really good. You will get used to it. It's like everything else. Then I get one fish oil supplement, one of them. Instead of 3, if you have heart disease, take 1 3 times per day. But if you are healthy like me, take just 1 fish oil supplement in the morning and that's it, that's enough. In addition to olive oil, to walnut oil, I get all the protein, right? All the omega-3, omega-6, omega-9 fatty acid that my body needs, right? I do not need anymore to eat any fish to be super healthy. I haven't eaten any fish for more than 10 years, meat for more than 10 years, right? And look, I'm super healthy. My tummy is flat like a board, right? No love handle, no visceral fat, no butt fat, no hip fat, right? No triple chin, double chin. I'm super healthy. I'm the living proof that you do not need to eat fish to be super healthy. Don't listen to these people. Even the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, that recommends you to eat fish every week, tells you do not eat more than 2 or 3 portions per week. Right? If fish was so healthy for you, why is it that the Food and Drug Administration, in their guideline, right, they tell American people to not eat more than 2 or 3 servings or portions of fish per week? Why not eat it every day 10 times if fish is so full of proteins and omega-3 and blah, 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 right? The reason is very simple, is because fish is full of these 4 nasty heavy metals. So the FDA tells American people, you know what? Fish is healthy, eat it, right? Because I don't want to piss off the fish industry and the shrimp industry and all these people who make billions of dollars out of your misery. I don't want to piss them off. So I'm going to tell the American people to eat fish, to keep eating fish, but to not eat more than 2 or 3 portions per week. That's how these people are hypocrites, right? So please follow Dr. B's advice. Stay away from arsenic, cadmium, lead, and mercury by avoiding seafood, by avoiding shrimp, by avoiding fish, unless, of course, you have your own natural, beautiful, self-made pond, or you live in the Alaska wilderness, or over there in Canada's wilderness in the northern part of Canada, where the Inuits live, right? Pristine, beautiful fish and everything. Absolutely no trace of any heavy metals over there, right? But most of us, we live in cities, we live in beautiful areas. How are you going to get your fish, your shrimp, your seafood without having any of these? Because you know that they all come from industrial farming. And again, as I said, there's millions and millions and millions of other ways to get your omega-3 fatty acid, omega-6 fatty acid, omega-9 fatty acid, proteins, and blah, 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 blah. Just follow the advice of Dr. B, and I am the living proof that it works and that you don't need to eat these nasty foods full of these 4 nasty heavy metals that will give you dementia. Dr. B loves you genuinely. Dr. B graduated 30 plus years ago from medical school. I took the Hippocratic Oath, and I promise that I will never put my benefit above yours. You will always be above me. I love you regardless of your gender, ethnicity, color of your skin, race, sexual orientation, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, an independent, Muslim, Jew, atheist. I don't give a catso, black, white. I love you. Whoever the catso you are, whether you're a man or female or anything in between, I give you a big hug. I love medicine and I love humans. I love you. Kapkun na krap, sawadee krap, like they say in the Thai language, to thank you for your viewership. Put any question. I don't give a catso. Whatever you want to ask me, ask me. I will get back to you as soon as I have the time in my busy life, but I promise I will get back to you. I hope to talk to you in the next video. Kapkun na krap, sawadee krap. Bye-bye.